Alright family, it's your girl African Export from AFRICANEXPORTsblog.com. I received a question from one of you guys on Twitter. So if you have questions regarding anything, you can hit me up on Twitter, you can hit me up through the blog. YouTube can be a little bit inundated. So FYI, you want to get in touch with me, use any of those avenues or channels, okay? So they hit me up and they said,
"So I hear that you wear wigs most of the time."
Well, they probably didn't sound like that. They sounded more like,
"Hey, I hear that you wear wigs most of the time. How do you maintain your hair? I wore a wig for a month and my hair kind of fell out in 2 chunks."
That was the question. So I figured I would talk to you guys about how I maintain my hair. Now, I want to preface this video with just letting you guys know that there are people who have hair that is very susceptible to breakage. Some hair types do not take well to styles that put a lot of tension on the hair, whether it be extension braids, whether it be cornrows. If you know that your hair is this way, if your hair is easy to break, it bails, as some people use that term, then this might not be helpful for you. But for those of you guys who want to wear extensions or who are considering wearing wigs from time to time or for an extended amount of time, meaning a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month, however long, and you want to know how to maintain your hair, I'm going to let you guys know on what I do, and I think it'll be very helpful in your hair journey on maintaining your hair. The wig itself is not the sole cause of many women and men's trouble with breakage. Lack of proper moisturization, lubrication of the hair, and too much tension on the hair will cause breakage. I do not really utilize a lot of the adjustable straps that come with wigs because I find I don't need the wig so tight on my head. I'm not taking a ride at the theme park. I'm not going on a roller coaster. I'm not scared of the wig falling off. Adjustable straps, use it only if you have an extremely small head and the wig is flip-flopping around. The spandex wig caps will protect your hair from the rough kind of material that is where the wefts or the hair is sewn on to the cap or the wig cap itself. That material, the straps, the ear tabs, that material I find to be kind of rough, and the friction that it may have on your hair can cause some breakage. So utilize a wig cap. I want you guys to pay close attention when moisturizing your hair and prepping your hair, whether it be for braids or wearing a wig. Make sure, especially around your edges, which most people find very sensitive, or if your sensitive area is the crown, wherever, just make sure you moisturize and lubricate. And moisturize, if you have a hair type, I understand water is the best moisturizer, and it is. Long-lasting moisture, water may not be enough, conditioner may not be enough, and I'm one of those people. Conditioner does not leave my hair moisturized days on end. I need something that's going to attract moisture and keep my hair soft and moisturized for days on end, and I like to use curl activating products, which are high in glycerin. I've used my favorite moisturizer, which is the Hawaiian Silky, which is what I have in my hair now, and I also concentrate the application around my edges because that's where a lot of tension, so to speak, from a wig will usually lay, which is around the perimeter of the head. So moisturize there, and maybe even add some additional oils, even some grease. Now, those of you guys who don't use grease, that's fine, but I'm just letting you guys know that it is a great lubricant and will keep the hair from becoming very, very dry as long as you apply it after some kind of water-based product. If you're gonna wear extensions, wigs for long periods of time, wigs specifically, I take my wig off at night. As soon as I cross the threshold of my home, it comes off. I don't feel a need to sleep in a wig. There is no need to sleep in a wig. Is it Is it a need to sleep in a wig? It shouldn't be, but if it is, I'm suggesting you don't. A lot of women who have worn weaves and wigs, a lot of them, I'm speaking generally, but those who wore wigs and weaves before going natural, a lot of women don't have good practice of taking care of their natural hair, and that's what we want to focus on. The wig is just something for convenience. You have your hair kind of styled, done, but you should be taking daily measures to maintain your natural hair. Moisturizing, sealing, wearing some kind of protective scarf at night or satin pillowcase, all of those things that you've been learning, those things should still remain constant even if you're rocking extensions or wigs. If you want to know specific products that I use, they really haven't changed much. I can possibly do a video, but these are the things that I want you guys to do. Before you rock your wig, make sure your hair is clean, conditioned, and thoroughly moisturized. Make sure your hair is protected in some kind of braid, cornrows, twist, where your hair is not loose. That way your hair is covered, but it's not getting a chance to mat and tangle. If your hair feels dry to the touch, if it feels dry to you, condition it. Co-wash your hair. There's no reason why your cleansing and conditioning regimen should stop just because you are wearing extensions or wigs. Okay, that's where a lot of us kind of trip ourselves up with our retention of length in our healthy hair, is we neglect it, and that is the last thing you should do. You should pay just as much attention to your hair if you were wearing your twist outs, your braid outs when you go outside of the house, as you would if you were rocking a wig or you were wearing braids. Okay, so hopefully I mentioned everything. I'm just kind of going off the dome, but I thought that this would be helpful for you guys. If you have any questions, please, you can comment down below as well. I'll be sure to comment back to you. You know, it is a process, it is a journey for you to understand how your hair responds to different things and what your hair likes. I'll talk to you guys on the next video. Keep it real until next time. Bye. Hugs.